Welcome to New World Religion. We do not seek fame. We seek to leave a testament of our existence, a testament of desire, that desire being to uplift humanity and to change the trajectory of the human race and to mold the minds of generations to come. Once again, this is New World Religion.
All right, welcome to the Ilski Show or New World Religion. I really, it don't even matter. This is going to be totally different from any show you've ever watched in the 21st century. How can I explain this? I'm going to be me. I am going to, what the fuck just happened? Oh, okay. So, I got two remotes, and I got one remote that works for both two televisions for my monitor over here and my monitors over here, which means I got two televisions that I'm using as monitors that can operate on the same remote. So when I go to turn one on, I'll fuck around and turn the other one off. Yeah, that's me. So what? You feel me? I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So I just finished the recording for my podcast, which I don't know. I guess that shit just gonna be Ilski, right? I don't know. Names don't truly matter. Actually, I used to believe that living forever was the ultimate goal. You know, get as much money as you can, be able to prolong your life forever. Because we know if you're going to prolong your life, it's going to take some money. You know, we can't just have every Tom, Dick, and Bum living forever, right? Like, it would be horrible. So you would have to have money to live forever. So ultimate goal was to get rich and live forever. But as I looked into my book of life, I found a truth. I found the truth of this matter called the desire to live forever. The truth of the matter is that it's the total opposite. You should not be wanting to live forever. You should be wanting to live as long as it takes for you to fulfill your every desire and exhaust every desire. So if it takes you 30 years after you figure out what your ultimate desire is, if it takes you 30 years to complete it, exhaust it, and no longer think of it as a desire, it's no longer burning in you, then it's time to go bye. But we've been trying to live forever, and here's the sad part about living forever is a curse. It's a curse because the only way to live forever is to always have a desire in front of you. period, and to never reach the moment of satisfying that desire. If you have a desire, multiple desires, all these desires just keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, you never exhaust them. Your consciousness will attach itself to that desire, or your desire will attach itself to your consciousness. This is why it's a desire. You want it. It's in your conscience. And until you satisfy that desire, your consciousness will desire to be in a physical form. I hope you understand. So if your desire is to race motorcycles around the world at certain locations, wherever that desire leads you, that's your burning desire, your ultimate desire, and you don't accomplish it, what happens is that since that desire is burnt to the consciousness, it will exist in hell after it leaves your body, because it will be in a conscious form, pure consciousness, with the earthly desire that it can't facilitate unless it comes back to a physical body, a being, which means it has to continue to live these cycles out on this earth, all the cycles of pain, joy, blah, 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 blah. Well, that's not what we want. We want to exhaust our desires to the point to where we no longer have them, and then we can move on. Moving on is very important. Why is moving on important? Moving on is important because you are at a station right now. This is just a station, and you, being a dynamic being, will only be at this station for a while. If you have to return to this station over and over and over again, you'll never get to the ultimate place that you're supposed to go once you leave this station. Or when you do get there, it's going to be a long time. It's going to be a lot of hell you go through, and your energy has to absorb all that hell that you go through, and you're just going to be this great big energy that's full of everything no one wants, because you had to go back multiple times to get what you did want or desire. And in doing so, you had to suffer the ills of life. Now, if you don't get to the point to where you can exit that circle, which if your desire is to live forever in a physical being, then boy, you're gonna get it one day at the end of forever. So while some have lived their life to get wealthy so that they can extend their life to the ends of whatever life can be, those individuals will find themselves living in a conscious hell, which when I say conscious, you may say spirit, but in a conscious hell, a conscious hell in a realm of pure consciousness. And you're in a realm of pure consciousness, you will sentence yourself to live out your existence in pure consciousness, desiring physical things, because you did not chase the dream that you had for yourself, because you did not get your desires until they were exhausted and no longer desires, and your consciousness holds on to those wants while in a conscious form, unable to gratify itself because it doesn't have a physical body. Your consciousness will be in a hell of pure consciousness. If your desire is to live forever, and if you don't get what you desire while on this earth in this term. Now, you can ace this term and get the fuck on. What awaits you, what awaits you is eternity, an eternity of evolution. An eternity of evolution. Constantly evolving. Constantly evolving. I want to give it to you like this, maybe you'll understand a little bit better. You were once a sperm cell. And that sperm cell existed amongst millions of sperm cells. And when you was a sperm cell, you were just, doing what sperm cells do. Maybe going to work every day and trying to figure out what comes after this, after the monotony of a 9 to 5, And then one day there was a great disruption and millions of sperm cells flee. You being one of the million, you flee the habitat, the habitat that you were so accustomed to. You flee not totally on your own accord, you were pushed out, you was content. You had to be forced out. And you were forced out, you and a million other sperm cells, forced out into another universe. Think about it. As one sperm cell, think about a sperm cell and think about you in the earth, in the universe. Think about how vast the universe is. Think about how small you are in comparison. So as a sperm cell being shot out of a shaft that would probably seem like a solar system to a sperm cell. I don't know. The size comparison, I know it can be microcosm, macrocosm, it can be, sperm, universe being the body, the sperm's inside the universe. I know it can be that. I just can't get down to the exact math on the size. Somebody else will do that. But that sperm is shot or transferred to a totally different universe. But this time, you being transferred with those millions of sperm brethren or sisters, being transferred from one universe to another universe like that. Time travel, right? Galactic. And it wasn't intergalactic time travel, that's outer galactic time travel. But so you're transferred, but you look around and all of the millions of sperm, your people, millions of them that came with you, they all dying. Because they cannot survive on the outer limits of the planet that lays ahead in front of them. The egg. That's a planet. But we'll say in comparison, let's say it's a we'll say it's a mothership. It's a mothership. Uh, it's not a planet. That egg is a mothership in another universe. And in that mothership, everything you need to survive is there. But everybody can't make it. Only one can make it. Only one has been in tune with what was going on enough to make it. Only one was strong enough. They say strong, we won't use the word strength in this. Only one was in tune enough to make it to that mothership that would take them to their next destination, which would give them a totally different physical form. You. You.
Welcome to New World Religion.